Hello there once again. I'm Richard Morecroft, and thanks for joining us on Letters and Numbers, where you need speed, skill and billions of brain cells to come out on top. Our contestants have all of those, of course, and they will be putting them into action very shortly. But first of all, let's say hello to the Letters and Numbers team, and with her brain cells busily bouncing the numbers around, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Hi Lily, how are your brain cells doing tonight?
Oh, they're firing, Richard.
Now, you have actually mentioned to us in the past about how, you need to treat your brain a little bit like a muscle and like an athlete, you need to warm it up and so on. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, even before the shows, I'd do a few maths-based puzzles to kind of kickstart my brain.
Well, there's going to be lots of activity tonight for those brain cells for everybody. Welcome, Lily. And the perfectly semantic and occasionally pedantic David Astle.
Hi, Richard. Thank you.
That's a little unfair. You are hardly ever pedantic.
Look, occasionally I need to be pedantic and draw a line through contested words. However, it's not in my nature, I'd have to say.
No, that's right. Kind at heart. But interesting hearing Lily talking about warming up her brain. I mean, do you, gargle a bit of vocabulary before the show?
It would probably come as no shock that I have a stash of crosswords in my bag and love to do a few puzzles before the show, just get the brain and the cells warmed up. However, I also get the dictionary and do a few bench presses as well.
It's the right sort of weight, isn't it? You can...
Perfect weight, but only about 5 reps. That's all I need to do.
Good to see you, David.
You too.
Now let's meet tonight's brainy contestants. First of all, our carryover champion, who is back for his third night, neuroscience student from the University of Pennsylvania in the US, Chanales. Good to see you. Welcome back, Avi.
Hi, Richard. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, around where your university is based, I understand that you do quite a bit of tutoring.
Yeah, my university is actually located in a very notoriously underprivileged community. So once a week I go to public schools in the area and tutor 5th graders in math and reading.
Well, it's great work that you're doing, and good to have you back tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
And challenging Avi is Neil Mclnnes, who's currently a managing director of a company called Way Out Evacuation Systems. Welcome, Neil.
Thank you, Richard.
What actually does that involve?
Our main core business is photoluminescence, which is, for want of a better word, glow in the dark, and it's used for escape signs on ships, submarines. It also can be incorporated in stair nosings in stadiums, major stadiums.
So this is really technology for when an emergency happens and all the ordinary lights go out, and your technology is what has to be relied on.
Exactly. When everything else fails, it kicks in.
Let's hope that that's the approach to your competition tonight. When everything else fails, you absolutely kick in.
Let's hope.
Good luck. A very warm welcome to both of them, Chanales and Neil Mclnnes. So our first puzzle game tonight, of course, is with the letters, where players try to make the longest word that they can in 30 seconds. Our carryover champion, Avi, of course, you get the first choice.
Thanks, Richard. Hi, Lily. Can I please start with a consonant, please?
You can. Let's start with D.
Another consonant, please.
N.
And a third.
V.
Let's have a vowel now.
E.
And a second.
O.
And a third, please.
U.
And kind of a consonant.
L.
Another consonant, please.
N.
And a vowel.
And last letter, E.
And 30 seconds to start the night. How were those first letters for you, Avi?
I got 4.
4 for you, and what about you, Neil?
I tried for a 7.
What are you declaring?
Well, I'll declare a 5.
Avi, your 4 first, please.
Noun.
And your 5?
Loved.
Loved. Very nice starts, David.
Perfectly fine. Now, can I take a wild stab, Neil, and to say that your 7 was unloved?
No, I didn't think of that.
Well, unloved is a 7, but of course, loved is a perfect 5. Well played for 5.
Good work indeed. So a nice start for Neil. 5 points. More letters without delay. And this time, Neil, what would you like?
A vowel to start with, thank you.
Thank you, Neil. Let's start with I.
Another vowel, thank you.
A.
And another vowel, thanks.
O.
Go for a vowel again.
Another I.
Consonant, thanks.
M.
Another consonant, please.
F.
Another consonant, please.
L.
Another consonant, please.
T.
And we'll go for a vowel.
And last letter E.
Thanks, Lily. Here's the clock. So, Neil, how many for that round?
I'll try for a 7 again.
Okay, 7 for you. Avi?
5.
5 for you. Let's start with the 5.
Float.
And you were 7.
I tried for floaty.
Could you spell it?
Floatie.
A floaty, David. Well, there's a sort of Australian-sounding word for something you'd use in the swimming pool.
Because I believe it is a brand name, it's either not here with a capital letter, or in this case, not here at all. So I'm afraid we can't accept it, not here in the source dictionary. Takes us back to the float version, which is perfectly fine for a 5. And if you mixed up floaty, you get foliate, which is a much less Aussie word. However, it does describe the shape of a leaf. So that's a possible 7.
Very nice indeed. 5 points in that round for Avi. Well, time to get those brain cells juggling the numbers around now. And for our first numbers game tonight, Avi, what combination would you like?
Can I please have 2 large and 4 small, Lily?
Thanks, Avi. 2 large and 4 small. And our numbers are 3, 10, 9, 7, and the 2 large, 50 and 100. And the target number is 357.
Thanks, Lily. Let's head for that target. So, Neil, how did you go with those first numbers?
I got 356.
356, just 1 off the target. Avi, what about you?
I also got 356.
The same for you. All right, Neil, well, let's go through your method first, please.
100 multiplied by 3 is 300.
100 by the 3 is 300.
I've made a mistake.
You've made a mistake.
I've written out 357, I've said 356, I don't know why. So I'm wrong, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just have to move on to Avi. How did you go and what was your method?
I think I made it more complicated than it needed to be, but I subtracted 7 from 10 to get 3.
10 minus 7 is 3.
I multiplied that by 100.
By 100 is 300.
Then I added 50 to get 350.
Add the 50 gives you 350.
Subtracted 3 from 9 to get 6.
Subtract the 3 from the 9 to get you the 6.
And added that to get 356.
356.
So, Avi, well done in that you are just 1 off the target, but I'm looking at those numbers, Lily, and, well, I can see something, well, fairly apparent there.
I actually went down a different, less obvious route, and then afterwards I realised, oh, there's an easier way. And I'll talk you through both methods. Now, 10 minus 9 is 1. 50 plus 1 by the 7 is 357.
Very nice.
And then,
Now, hang on. Let me have a go.
yeah,
3 times 100
correct.
is 300. Add 50
Yeah,
is 350.
yeah,
Add 7, 357.
yeah.
The one and only time I'll ever do that. Good,
Fantastic.
thanks very much, Lily. But 7 points to Avi. That means that our scores at the moment. Neil is on 5, Avi is on 12. We're heading for our first break, and your first word mix, it's clip exit this time. And the clue, I don't know how we can make this any clearer. Back after the break.